Hello, I am Bishop Earl Boyea of the Diocese of Lansing. Let us reflect upon Mary, who shared in the very sufferings of her son Jesus. A devotion dedicated to Our Lady of Sorrows has been in use at least since the 1200s. I invite you to join me in meditating on the 7 scenes of these sorrows of Mary as presented to us by the tradition. Some of these episodes are found in the New Testament, and others are conjectures. We will examine them both direct and indirect references on Mary's sorrow over her son's life, passion, and death. Typical of Jewish parents, Mary and Joseph have taken Jesus into the temple to offer him to the Lord as the firstborn son. There they meet an elderly man, Simeon, whom we are told is righteous and pious. Like any grandfather figure, he asks to hold this baby. 3 times our text talks about the Holy Spirit guiding him. It is in that spirit that Simeon praises God for sending this salvation of Israel. At the end of these very positive words, Simeon turns to Mary. Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rise of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be contradicted. And you yourself a sword will pierce, so that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. This is not something any of us would want to hear about our kid or about ourselves. Yet, if we reflect upon this child, who is the new Adam, given us by the Father to restore all things back to the Father, it is clear that Mary has been invited to partner with her son in his great mission. It is as though God's initial plan in Genesis is being reworked. There God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suited to him." Mary is indeed that suitable helper. Thus, it is appropriate that her heart will also be pierced. As we will see in the Gospel of John, one soldier thrust his lance into his side, and immediately blood and water flowed out. Sisters and brothers, many of you have experienced or watched your wives experience what Jesus described at the Last Supper. When a woman is in labor, she is in anguish because of her hour has arrived. But when she has given birth to a child, she no longer remembers the pain because of her joy that a child has been born into the world. Mary's incredible joy at being part of God's plan will always be tempered by her participation in Jesus following the Father's will. God's will for us should also bring us great joy, even when we are called to endure the trials of this life for the sake of that good which God wishes to achieve.